But now we see, after all, that in the three largest European countries, the mood of the people, the voters, from a quarter to a third of the voters, want these right-wing populist slogans. And you, quite rightly, pointed out that this will indeed have considerable significance for the Russia-Ukraine policy decisions of these countries, because these are the voters, and any politicians must take them into account.
There is one point there that is unclear to me, because we understand very poorly how, well, let's call things by their names. We are talking about a nationalist movement.
Well, yes, you could say that, of course. I think you could say that.
There are two options, because either it's...
There are always two options.
Either socialism in its extreme expression, communism, or nationalism in its extreme expression, Nazism. There is no third way. No one has come up with anything else yet. So when we talk about this wave now, I call it for myself Neo-Nationalism. And we cannot understand how the evolution of this virus will occur specifically in the context of the attitude towards Russia. Because on the one hand, well, everyone expects that they are fixated on, in a sense, isolationism and the priority of their economic and other interests. And therefore, there is a clearly expressed anti-Ukrainian trend. That is, we don't understand, excuse me, please, stop feeding the Caucasus is a classic.
Yes, yes, that's right, that's right. That's clear, yes.
Yes, well, this sounds...
Enough of...
Yes. But the problem is that for some reason, everyone then draws a direct line, assuming that an anti-Ukrainian trend means a pro-Russian one. Well, like either for the collective farms or against them. But for me, this is not proven, because it may turn out that they are so disagreeable that they have both an anti-Ukrainian trend, because they don't want to pay money, and absolutely no reverence for Russia and Putin. Such an option could also happen. And it may turn out that someone who is counting heavily in Russia on the very cool Weidel and Farage and whoever else there, say Le Pen in France.
Le Pen, yes.
Although, of course, it will be someone else, they might end up missing out, I would say. Why? Because it will suddenly turn out that, having said no, we no longer want to support Ukraine, they will vote for much tougher military budgets and other measures that will still be directed against Russia. So such an evolution is not out of the question. That is, it's not out of the question that it will be, in part, a non-pro-Ukrainian policy, in the sense of we will support Ukraine in the war with Russia as long as we can. But at the same time, they'll say, we'll just invest money in our own army, not the Ukrainian one. And that won't make things any easier for Russia. So it's not a given that Moscow will benefit from this.
But Kiev will lose.
Kiev will lose.
That's the formula here, you have to understand.
Because these guys, just will not stick to this Ramstein consensus. That's for sure.
Yeah.